Hey, what's up, guys? Brock here. If you like my content, make sure you subscribe and don't forget to hit the bell, players. What's up, folks? Welcome to This Week in Customs. This is Brock, and I have some incredible customs, some works in progress to share with you this week. Now, last week, it was our most popular episode so far. That's just a testament to the incredible artists that are featured on this program and to you that are spreading the word. So thank you to that. And let's keep it going. Let's begin this week with this incredible custom from Lee Aller. He's been featured on here before. This is a scratch built. Go back to his page and check out what he's done to pretty much make this thing. And look at this beautiful paint job. The effects are just wonderful. I love everything about it. I don't even know. It's like an Ultron 6 custom. I tried to look it up. I have no idea what that character is. I'm imagining he's related to the Ultron, but it's awesome. And I don't need to know the character to see what we have here. I think that's the base. It looks incredible. So does this Psylocke. If you want to see what the original looks like compared to this custom, I mean, the paint job alone is dynamite. Obviously, he's done some sculpting here. It looks really nice. Good work. Keep up the work, guys. These are just some amazing shots, some customs, amazing. Here's another one. Lou and Aiden's customs. This is a work in progress. Man, it's already looking dynamite. I don't know what else he's going to do to it. It looks practically done. Probably needs to add a little bit more paint. He needs to finish off that face for sure, but I don't know what else he's going to go. We'll keep an eye on it in the future This Week in Customs episode to see where he is at with that. Here's another work in progress shot. We have quite a few on this week's episode, and it's going to be a old school Hawkeye. I like where he's going with that. I'm trying to figure out where he got that head from. Is that the Marvel Select head? Because I'm pretty sure it's not the Bowen shrunken down head, but it looks like he's going to be doing some sculpting to that. It's looking pretty sweet. All right. Oh boy. Wow. Awesome looking Nightcrawler. It looks like he's done some shave work to it. Nobody likes the jaw on this guy. I may be the only guy, the only customizer that enjoys the original Toy Biz head. Some of them are calling it, what's that, the guy with a very big chin, Jay Leno. There you go, the Jay Leno chin. I dig that chin. But I also think that those guys that are doing the improvements on this face, because this looks awesome, definitely shaved that, you know, the cleft out of there. The big chin is gone. The paint job is awesome. It's a work in progress pick. As I've mentioned, we have a lot of them in this week's episode. We're going to keep an eye on it to see how it develops. It's already looking pretty awesome. Rico here has his own version, is his own character that he made up. You can see what he's doing here. People are asking him, is it 3D printed? Check it out. It's not. He's using an Iron Fist body, and he used a Popeye head, and he shaved down the chin and opened up the mouth. There's the character underneath. Really cool looking picture. Great pose too. Rico takes some toy photography. He's got a Facebook group called Toy Comics. You should go check it out if you're into that sort of thing, which most of you on here probably would be. Really nice looking figure. Whoa, man. Very clean looking Nightcrawler. The paint job is top notch. Very clean. He's obviously using the Toy Biz tail there, and he's upgraded it to Marvel Legends style articulation. I wonder if the new one that they're coming out would be a little bit looking more like this. The face looks pretty good. Really nice work. All right, Symbiote Seeker. Symbiote Seeker is going to be featured on this week's episode quite a bit. He's got this Spider X looking pretty nice with the paint. Those of you that can do lines like that, like Pounds 978, just pretty fantastic. Fantastic sculpting work on here too. Great use of parts. If you can see there, those are actually legs. They look like legs to me. Yeah, they gotta be legs, right? Because they're bigger. but part of it actually looks like the forearm. Maybe this is just arms from another character. I'm just not seeing the... Maybe this part right there is the tricep. I always do that. I'm trying to figure it out, guys. What do you guys think? Are those arms or legs? They're ball jointed. I wonder if they're from the older Toy Biz ones because they're ball jointed hips, which makes me think that they could be arms. I don't know what it is, but whatever they are, whatever appendage it is, it definitely looks like this character. It's an awesome looking custom. There you go. You can find out the history there if you're interested. You can pause it and read about the history of this character. But this is really a sweet looking custom. The paint job is dynamite. The craftsmanship, you put that, the kit bash, I should say, that you did on here is very well done. Ace Outlaw Customs, he's working on this Baron von Strucker, and as you can see here, there's the bullseye head repurposed. This is seriously my favorite Hasbro head sculpt that they've put out in recent memory. There you can see his sculpting. There he is before he painted it. So he's adding to it right there. This is a work in progress, and we're going to keep our eye on it for future episodes to come. This custom, I feel like this is finished. I believe it's, I mean, it looks finished, man. Look at the sculpting on that. That belt looks fantastic. This arm, I'm not familiar with this Wolverine. Weapon Omega. That's what that sign means. Let me see the back. Yeah, see, really nice job of work on this figure. It looks awesome. I'm not familiar with the character, but it's if I had this custom in my collection, I'd be extremely pleased with it. Good job, Demonic Pooh Creations. Very creative name too. All right, we have a Cyborg, a Spider-Man, really well done. Let me just show you some of the bits that he's used here. Nice. Now, I thought it was an episode with Deathlock and one of the Spider-Man back in the, I want to say in the 90s. I remember reading this, but it looked pretty sweet. I like what you've done with the headband there. I'm not sure if that's going to be posable or not, if that's just straight up plastic, or if you have some, maybe you have some bendy wire in there. That'd be cool if you had some bendy wire in there. You can pose it. The leg strap, I've imagined doing this custom, and I would use, like, you know, that tape that baseball players use on their wrists. I'm not sure if that's what you used on there. The custom looks very nice. All these customs, I'm putting them on here because I like how they look. Here's a cable. The yellow and blue version. It looks like he's used a Winter Soldier arm. So this cable is probably going to be a smaller version, thinner version. Not necessarily the Rob Liefeld blown up, stirred it out monster. Because I think that arm, I believe that's, or is it from Hawkeye? Either way, it's from the Bucky Cap body. So you can kind of get the idea of the size of this figure. So pretty cool. All right, Cody has a work in progress here. He's working on an Avalanche. I like the what you're using for the shoulders there. I think there's a good body for Avalanche. And we'll see what happens in weeks to come. Looking forward to seeing that. All right, check out this female Electro. Pretty neat. I've typically seen the guy on the left. They've used, people are using the Spider-Man 29.9 body from. But this is the first time I've seen a female Electro custom. Doesn't mean that there aren't others out there, but I definitely like the work here. The lines were pretty good. I think those are painted on, which I would find harder to do than actually doing the sculpt first. So very clean paint. It looks like that they're not sculpted. Or are they sculpted? It's hard to tell. All right, moving on to the next custom. This is one of my favorite figures of all time, Savage Dragon from Toy Biz. I love every part of this figure. I've used it in customs myself. And what Kyle here has done is just he's made the original figure look much nicer. I like what you did with the paint there on the pants. He sculpted the what would we call these? appropriately. You know, that white t-shirt thing that he's wearing, and it looks good. I think you did a good job of painting this awesome figure, one of my favorite figures of all time. Okay, can we just say this is actually true mastery right here at work? I know that Pounds is just known. It shouldn't shock me how cool this figure is because I've seen him do one before. But there's something, it looks awesome, man. It looks fantastic. That head that you made looks, you know, he's crafted that himself. All those teeth. Holy goodness, look at that. Wow. It's a beast of a custom. Obviously, he's used the monster Venom, and he's made it look like the movie Venom, and just everything about it looks really good. Nice work. All right, another nice, talking about lines, look how clean the lines came out on this figure. Oh my goodness. I know the 5150 Reverend did one of these. His, I think, maybe a little bit on the, it's like a thinner version of this figure. Very pretty job on the eyes. Check out those Sith eyes. Really good work. I don't know if there we go. I'm blowing it up normal. Oh, I always do that. It's better just to do it on after the filming. I should just blow it up. Here, I'm probably doing it right now. But it looks really nice, man. Good work on this Darth Talon. You should be proud of that. That's not easy to do. All right, if you want to make if you want to make a Lilandra, this is how easy it is, okay? Christina's showing us how to do it. It literally took her 10 seconds to do, and voila. That's how easy it is to do a Lilandra custom. Go check her out for more videos. All right, so this is a Batman Green Lantern of some sort. I'm not familiar with the character. I'm not familiar with the storyline, but I thought it looked really cool. I like what you did with the cape there. And I think this is one of the, this is an older Batman figure. This is one of the nicer Batman figures that you've used here. And I think it looks awesome. I thought you did a really good job on that emblem. Let me see what else you got. Oh, here's the backstory if you're interested in, I probably should have just kept on scrolling over before I filmed this, but it's too late for me. If you want to read up about this character, there you have it right there. Here's another Lou and Aiden's custom. Yeah, man, that looks awesome. Dig the symbol. Who? This is an Adam Warlock, huh? Interesting. He's got obviously the gauntlet there on his left arm. Wow, I've never seen an Adam Warlock look like this. I can't think of a story where I've read of an Adam Warlock looking like this, but it looks awesome. I dig it. Here's another Lou and Aiden's custom right there. Skyfather Odin. Man, I just... Lou, I'm going to have to private message you because I don't think you heard my message from last time. I would love to see a video of your customs. There's so much intricacies that I feel... I mean, the pictures look awesome too, but I want to see your figures in video. And you guys didn't help me from last week. You got to contact Lou and Aiden and tell them, hey, start putting out some little videos because there's so much detail there that I want to be able to see the depth that it's hard to see in just an image. I'd like to see the video because we can get an idea of all the stuff. He's got so much stuff going on there. I'm trying to see what figure he used. He probably used... Those wrists look like they're from... I almost said Cyclops. The other guy, the big guy that turns into metal. Colossus. I think that may be a Colossus base, but man, it's hard to tell. And this face is awesome looking. The braids, everything, what you've done there. The beard, obviously you sculpted that. Pretty amazing work. All right, speaking of amazing work, Mike De La Paz, Phoenix Force Creations, he does just pretty amazing before and afters. He's repainted the figure, as you can see, and he also developed this cape. He made this cape from scratch. Look at that. He put all these ribbons together. It just looks pretty phenomenal. Here's a video of it so you guys can see it. Nice. Really good work. Really, really good work. All right, Left Hook Customs. Here we go. This Bone Crusher, we've seen Bone Crushers before. I think we saw his work in progress in the previous week's episodes, and it looks awesome. Again, there's that bullseye head being repurposed, and it's just a fantastic head sculpt. Look at that. It just has so much expression in it, and it works perfect for this character. I kind of want to do this custom. It doesn't seem like it'd be that difficult to do, because all you need to do, and I'm not trying to minimize anybody's work who's doing these customs, but you find yourself the right tank, right size tank, and then you cut off a bullseye figure, and voila, there you go. You paint it skin color, the painting, but I don't think, and Left Hook, you can correct me if I'm wrong, if you disagree with me, but I think somebody that's new, that you've done maybe a custom or two, and you want to give this a go, level up a little bit here. You're using different, I wouldn't say medium, but you're using a tank, and now you're combining it with an action figure. I think, man, potentially this is just a standout custom. You have it in your collection, and it's not super high level of, you don't need so much custom knowledge is what I mean, and it looks like $1 million. Good work. I hope you guys didn't misunderstand what I'm trying to say there. All right, here is an interesting use of bodies, SH figure arts I usually don't get, but after seeing what Captain Snick is trying to do here, I think it's a great idea. He's repurposing this Thanos, this movie Thanos SH figure arts, which typically come a little bit smaller than Marvel Legends scale, but it's still a big body, and I think it works perfect for Cable. And he's using some of the parts from the Marvel Legends Cable, and it's a work in progress. Obviously, he's a very good sculptor. He's working on the shin pads. We'll see what he comes up with, but I can already envision this is going to be a dynamite, an amazing Cable custom, so we will definitely keep an eye out on what he does with him. But thinking outside the box, using a different line, not just Marvel Legends bodies, and you can get something really awesome. Like this Domino. He wasn't happy, Artman wasn't happy with the thinness. He wanted his Domino to be a little bit thick. So he got some thicker parts to make his own Domino, his own version. And I believe that this looks better than what the base body that came out with Hasbro looks like. So I think, boom, fantastic. Good work. Oh boy. Wow. This is a breathtaking custom. D.L. Turner is one of the better customizers at higher skill level, certainly higher than, much higher than mine. Really good sculpting, good painting. Everything about this custom looks phenomenal. Look at that. It's just a beautiful, beautiful paint job. Sculpting right there, the hairpiece, the hair itself. It looks fantastic. Great costume for Storm too. Beautiful. Figure this custom is coming out with this. Is this a Juggerlossus? No, this is an Unstoppable Colossus. And great. I think this is something that if you want to have this character, I am familiar with this character. It's a pretty cool character. And he's delivered here with those lines, very clean painted lines. That's not easy to do. And it looks good, man. Good work. Look at that. Beast. All right, Tanuki here is showing just what you can do with magnets, just other ideas that, again, thinking outside the box, how to make certain things work better, and that's what he's done here with those claws. I think those are metal claws, right? Looks very, yeah, they're real metal claws. It looks good. This Wolverine is gonna look pretty amazing. He's using an older body, and it looks like he's using, is this a mixture of the Toy Biz, or is this already Hasbro? This may be already Hasbro. I can't remember. There's so many Wolverine figures already. But, man, that's looking pretty dope. So is that Captain America in the background. And we'll definitely keep an eye on that custom. That's what I like these episodes, because they will build on each other. in future weeks to come. Bargain Bin Customs, excellent looking pirate spawn, right? This is a pirate spawn. Really good paint job. Good. The jacket looks weathered. You can see the shadows, the highlights on that jacket. Great kit bash. Really digging everything about this custom. If you're a Spawn fan, you got to get one of these in your collection, man. Good work. All right, repaints. Original on the left, repaint on the right. And he's saying he's fairly new to customizing, but just look at the difference in the mouth. Here's, you can tell, look at the teeth difference. That's really good. You know, you start working on some of the shadows on the crevices. It'll give the face a little bit like a depth to the face. Work on the highlighting, but I mean, it is a tremendous improvement from the original figure. So I think you're doing a great job. And as with everything, a practice or good practice will make you a better customizer. Look at guys like Mike De La Paz and see what he's done, because he does a lot of before and after projects like this, and you can learn a lot from them. But I mean, you should be extremely happy with your work there. I think you did a pretty good job on the eyes too. Keep it up. Here's another Domino. This is like a Mesco style Domino. I absolutely love how this looks. This is a beautiful, beautiful custom. I wish I had this figure in my. I still don't have a Domino. So if I have a Domino, I think I'm gonna have to contact you and get your pointers from what you did here, because that bodysuit is tremendous. That really is a very nice. Is this gonna be is that part the Mesco Catwoman? No. I don't know what it is, but it looks, if it is, fantastic. As she's geared up, perfect Domino. I would love to have something like that, but I want to be able to make it myself. Here's a work in progress. This figure, Brick Battalion, doing a great job. Good job of making it look like this is a way throwback for Nightwing, and it's his original costume, and it looks really nice, man. I can't wait to see what you're doing here. I love Nightwing as a character, and I think you're doing him justice. It looks fantastic. Been saying that a lot. Here's a work in progress. Variant Customs. This is actually a commission project. I think that Doodog commissioned him to do this. If you want this puppy, aka Lockjaw, Big Head Studios makes this. You can get it on eBay, or you can contact them on here, Jesse Quintero. And Variant Customs is a very good customizer, and he's working on this, and this is where he's at. I think he may be even beyond this now. But this is where you can see the progress of paint, what he's doing. He originally painted it black, and then he wanted to see the rub parts where the paint could be rubbed off, and he sanded that down. So there was a process to it, and now he's beginning the layering process. He's just not going to lay on the paint super thick. He's just going to start going over it, and then he's going to keep going and keep going until he's satisfied with how the paint is turning out, highlights, and then the shadowing, etc. And this puppy is going to be pretty nice. I think James is going to be very happy with what you are doing. Here's the first Man-Thing left hook. Here's another one of his customs. He's taken the Build-A-Figure and he's added different colors. I featured Man-Thing's repaint before, and that's what he's doing, and it looks tremendous. And here's another Man-Thing that took a little bit of a different spin. He took their base figure and now he's adding to it. You can see all these little plants. I think if you go to a place like Joann's or Michael's, you may be able to find little plant matters like that, or maybe even the people that do the model army painting. I forget what you would call those guys, but they have the super small scale, and those little bushes and stuff would scale with those figures, but it works perfect for Man-Thing, and I think this looks really awesome, and you did a great job. Good idea for that figure. All right, so here's Symbiote Seeker, and this is going to be the last custom for this week in customs. Check this out. This was a commission work This is a Mindless one. I read this, it was on the original Sin series back in 2014, and that's when I first became aware of this character. Now, what's interesting about this is you need to go check out Symbiote Seeker on YouTube and listen to what he says was the process, because the guy that commissioned it wanted some very specifics, and he talks about how actually that limited his creativity, believe it or not. And it's something that like a true artist like Symbiote Seeker here experiences, and you should go and hear it from his word. But I love this figure. I think it's, you know, the guy that commissioned the piece wanted it smaller, and I would want this thing to be bigger. And I think that was what he wanted also. But just look at the intricacy of the paint job. Now, let me see if I can just zoom this in right there, so you can see those lines on his, right there, on his face. The subtlety of that. It's almost like an electric pulse, but it's purple. It fits with the figure. I think the paint job is unbelievable on this thing. It looks really good. So go check out his YouTube, and it's just an experience that you guys that take commissions, that's part of the reason why I don't take commissions, because I just don't think the people would be satisfied ultimately with the work that I would put out, and it would take my creativity out of it. Not that I'm as creative as somebody like Symbiote Seeker, but it's just something that that's one of the reasons that I've really been reluctant to do any commissions myself. And kudos to you all that do commissions. Well, anyways, thank you for watching this episode of This Week in Customs. Again, if you're interested in getting your custom in this episode or in one of these episodes, future episodes, make sure to hashtag your picture on Instagram with This Week in Customs. That way you can be assured that it comes across my feed. It doesn't guarantee that you will make it in the This Week in Customs episode, but it does give it a better chance of me seeing it. All right, guys, thanks for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Peace.